The Day That Turns Your Life Around by Jim Rohn.
What if today is that day? There comes a moment in every life, a day that separates the old from the new, a day when you stop making excuses and start making decisions, the day that turns your life around. Part 1, the day I got sick and tired. I remember my day. I had $3 in my wallet, bills stacked on the kitchen table. No purpose, no power. I was 25 years old, but I felt 100. And then something happened. I knocked on my neighbor's door, a sweet little girl selling cookies. I told her, sorry, I can't afford it. She walked away smiling, but I closed the door and cried like a baby. That was the moment. I was embarrassed, ashamed, angry. Everything changes when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. That day I made a decision. No more blaming, no more waiting, no more wishing. That was the day that turned my life around. Part 2, the power of one day. It doesn't take a decade to change your life. It doesn't even take a year. It takes one day, one decision, one moment of absolute clarity. Any day you choose, you can start the process of life change. You don't need permission. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need luck. You need a reason. And I had one. I was done being broke, done being average, done being forgotten. Part 3, don't wish it were easier. Up until that day, I kept saying the same thing. Life is hard. I can't catch a break. Why is it so difficult? And then I flipped my mindset with one sentence. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. That hit me like a brick. All this time, I was hoping life would change. But the truth is, I had to change. That was my shift. From victim to student. From excuse to responsibility. From wishing to working. Part 4, you can change everything if you change you. For things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. Your relationships, your money, your health, they're just mirrors. They reflect you. If your income hasn't grown, maybe your value hasn't either. If your circle is toxic, maybe your standards are too low. If your goals are dusty, maybe your vision is gone. Change you, and your world starts changing too. Part 5, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. There are only two pains in life, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. Waking up early, reading daily, budgeting, it's uncomfortable, sure, but not as painful as looking back on your life and thinking, I could have been so much more. Every time I didn't want to grind, I reminded myself, discipline is temporary. Regret is forever. Part 6, don't join the easy crowd. Don't join the easy crowd. Go where the expectations are high. Go where the pressure is on to perform, to grow, to win. Let me ask you something. Are you surrounded by people who challenge you? Or people who comfort your laziness? Are you following the crowd? Or are you leading your life? Because the crowd is broke. The crowd is confused. The crowd is comfortable in mediocrity. I chose to leave the crowd, to walk the lonely path, and to build the habits no one saw. So one day I could live the life they'd all admire. Part 7. If you want more, you must become more. Success is something you attract by the person you become. Success isn't a chase, it's a magnet. You don't get wealth, health, love, or peace by begging. You get it by becoming worthy of it. And that's why I started reading, started listening, started reflecting, because when I became more, life gave me more. Part 8, the 5 major pieces to life's puzzle. There are 5 major pieces to life's puzzle. Philosophy, how you think. Attitude, how you feel. Activity, what you do. Results, what you get. Lifestyle, how you live. Most people try to fix their lifestyle without changing their philosophy. They want $1 million life with minimum wage thinking. But when you change your mindset, your actions shift, and the results follow. Part 9. Never be casual about your life. Casualness leads to casualties. That line haunted me. I was casual with my time, casual with my energy, casual with my dreams. But life is not a game. This is your shot. This is your window. And every day you waste is a day you'll never get back. Now I treat every day like it matters. Because it does. Part 10. Today could be your day. You don't need to wait for January 1st. You don't need a birthday, a tragedy, or a perfect plan. All you need is a decision. Today could be your day, and the day you stop tolerating average. The day you throw excuses in the trash. The day you set fire to procrastination and say, I've had enough. The day that turns your life around doesn't look dramatic. There's no lightning, no applause, just you, deciding to never be the same again. Final message, you hold the pen. And here it is. Your life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. And change starts with a single choice. So here's my challenge to you. Make today your day. Close the door on excuses. Pick up the pen and start writing the story you were born to tell. Let others lead small lives, but not you. Let others argue over small things, but not you. Let others cry over small hurts, but not you. Let others leave their future in someone else's hands, but not you.
If you felt that, like, comment, and subscribe. Drop My Day Starts Today in the comments if you're ready to take control. And remember, one day can change everything. Make today that day.